All right, we in the house. Black Power is the general family. We black in the house. About to drop this smoke on you Negroes. For all my family, this Sunday, December 8th, the Egyptian origins of ancient India. Let me get that correct. The Egyptian origins of ancient India dealing with the Naga Kushites. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. When we go to Southern Asia and see the greatness of the Nile Valley that has extended all the way into southern China, India, into the South Pacific. You understand? Dealing with Indonesia, dealing with even Australia, New Zealand. You understand? All that under the grasp of the Nile Valley. So family, the link is right there. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Go on in there because you know it's smoke. God damn it, if y'all see me every day rocking the motherfucker, you already know I ain't got to get smoke and fire. Okay, family? December 25th, holiday holocaust, the Yule Matrix. I'm coming to dinner for Christmas. I'm gonna beat the crack of Santa Claus Day. And I'm gonna fuck everything up, guarantee. No, it's gonna be a beautiful experience. I want you to get granny, I want you to get granddaddy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna get all the aunties and uncles. That's right. Get the cousins, get the babies, get them all in there. You understand what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, it's gonna be some seeds planted on that day. KingSeti.com, online marketplace. You got the DVDs, we got the classic Seti, we got the more advanced Seti, we got t-shirt, hoodie, we got jewelry. I just got packages in today. You know what I'm saying? Got something for the kings, got something for the queens. Y'all need to go on there. Niggas talking about Black Friday. Goddamn it, we need some Black Mondays and some Black Tuesdays and some Black Wednesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays. And it ain't Black Friday or Black whatever goddamn day if you ain't spending black. That's just a goddamn term that niggas use. You call it Black Friday, but you giving all your money to the Peckerwood. That ain't no goddamn Black Friday. That's White Friday. Let's straighten that shit up. You understand what I'm saying? Patreon, General Cyrus Suten said he got that smoke. Goddamn it, I don't even know if I can say the goddamn titles. You understand what I'm saying? On the internet. But you most definitely, I got that smoke on Patreon. A lot of the shit that just cannot be said. And really, this should be one of them. When we dealing with today, Egypt threatened to bomb Ethiopia over a dam project that's going on. And again, just like I tell people, when I'm a master at geography. I'm a master at politics or geography. I don't know no motherfucker when we talking. I have to say these things. I can't just come up here and say, motherfucker, no, I've been on the map since day one. It's always been one of my strongest areas. And I've always told y'all about these wars long before they even happened. This was already been a threat of the modern Egypt nation, which is an oppressive nation, a conquered nation of a bunch of conquerors who have no legitimacy as the true inhabitants of the land. Okay? And so this right here is going on, I'm going to do a more raw version on Patreon. And then we got, coming very soon, we got Seti University, because I can get so hot that goddamn Patreon fall in. So we had to go to Seti University to get to all fire. All fire. That's all it's going to be. As soon as you go on Seti University, the goddamn flames just going to jump out the goddamn computer. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I ain't got to hold my tongue for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, just the title alone. Egypt. Hear me out now. Hear me out. Egypt threatens to bomb Ethiopia. You understand what I'm saying? Over, the damming of the river. Now, why is this very critical? Because see history is rising up right in front of your eyes. See, this is a time where history is rising, and you can see a certain element that has always, I told you, that those at the headwaters, not the mouth, those at the headwaters are the masters of the river. Told you that. And this is an ancient, and see, if you even apply this to ancient history, you can see that really Egypt, was of the Nile, of the same people. In no way you gonna think you gonna rule in Egypt and be at odds with the man up the river. It's impossible. That's totally impossible. You gonna have to seize the whole river. If that's the case, you're gonna have to march, not just into Sudan, you're gonna have to march all the way up to the headwaters in Uganda, in Kenya, in Rwanda. You're gonna have to go all the way and you're gonna have to militarily control the whole river if that's the case. And we know you're not gonna do that. So you're gonna have to be diplomatic with your brothers up the river. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be diplomatic with your brothers up the river. And so what we need to understand is very clear, is that almost 100% of the water in Egypt come from the Nile. It's no rain. It's no rain. You understand what I'm saying? And so, even though you got two rivers, and let me bring some maps up. Matter of fact, let me see how family doing out there. How we doing out there? Okay, I'm just checking, make sure everybody good. I see, is Patah in the house? I see Patah in the house. What's up, Patah? I see you out there, brethren. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's right. No mercy. Nah. I know Patah, I'm sure. I see motherfuckers begging like, man, get it. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, y'all maintain out there, and then the God ain't got to bring out the sickle on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? But, it's all respect out there. So let me get on my maps. Let me get on my maps right quick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, I always told motherfuckers, all they had to do was damn that river, and they been suffocated they ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the necessary maps that I need. I should have had it up there already. But I'm about to advance. I'm about to advance on these motherfuckers. I'm about to advance. Don't worry. Well, you know what? I could use this one right here. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one right here. Okay. Beautiful. Let me see how I'm looking on my mind. Okay, we in the house. I got y'all. Okay. Now, as we can see, you see the Nile, going all the way to the White Nile. That's the longest from Egypt all the way to the major lake, all the way down in Uganda. You understand what I'm saying? That's the criminally renamed Lake Victoria. There is no Lake Alberts. There is no Lake Victoria. The only reason because the modern map, and so I don't want to confuse you to where this body of water is located. Okay, so that's criminally renamed Lake Victoria. And when we seize our mind right back, we'll rename everything that belonged to us with African names. Now the Africans got names. Our brothers and sisters in each of the countries surrounding that river, that lake got a particular name for it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not a universally known name. And so that's why I use what's on the map, not to confuse the family. Now, if you look to the left, you see the little, as it diverge and you go to the left, you see that's the blue Nile. Now, the white Nile goes all the way down to the bigger lake, Lake Victoria, criminally renamed Lake Victoria. And then you see the little hook as the Nile is going down. You see the little hook to the left going into Ethiopia. Okay? Now that's the Blue Nile. And the Blue Nile starts at Lake Tana. I was blessed to be at that lake. That sacred lake of our people in Ethiopia. And I actually came off of that lake to the portion where it became the Blue Nile. So I came down that Nile. And so that's where primarily 80% of the water that's coming, down into Sudan, into Egypt, is coming out of Ethiopia. Even though, you see the longer, the White Nile going down to criminally renamed Lake Victoria, the Blue Nile is more powerful. So when they become one at Khartoum in the Sudan. They become one at Khartoum in the Sudan and then flow down into Egypt. So you got to understand that the flow of the rivers is coming from the south. So at any point in time, you choose to dam this river anywhere up there, anywhere. Even if you choose to dam it in the Sudan, Ethiopia, down in Uganda, anywhere along that river, you're going to collapse not ancient Egypt. But ancient Egypt was under the same threat. You understand what I'm saying? If they chose to disrespect the mothers of the civilization that was further south. You see what I'm saying? If they chose to show any disrespect, they was under threat. And so you see that, many times Egypt had to come up into the Sudan, but still that clearly was not, far enough south. It was not, far enough south to really influence, the possibilities of one of the southern nations from collapsing the civilization of Egypt. Okay? And so today, Ethiopia is trying to advance. Let me come out of this right now. We're going to go back. Ethiopia is trying to advance. Just like any other modern goddamn nation. They building dams for electricity. You understand? And so on and so forth. And so, I got to get greasy. And that's like why I need my other platforms. Because we know what this is Arab imperialism. We're not going to motherfucking, cut shit. We just going to say what it is. This is in Arab imperialism. And they got the audacity to threaten, one of our African nations. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing goddamn well, y'all don't belong on the fucking continent no way. Nah, like I say, that's why I need my other platform. Because I tell you what African people need to do with these Arabs. Okay? I could tell you what African people need to do with these Arabs. But it'll get me put up off of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if these Arabs, and that's exactly what they are, they're Arabs, they're not Egyptians. They might be what you quote unquote, like Walter Williams say, a modern Egyptian, where anybody could be a modern Egyptian, just like a motherfucker could be an American. Anybody. But when you're dealing with ancient Egypt, then that's African. That's us. You see what I'm saying? And so it again is colonialism. It's imperialism of African people. And these people already got a track record. You understand what I'm saying? Of mass extermination on African people. And the killing part about it is motherfuckers, they're black as mud that's on the side of the Arab. that'll sit up here and say he from the bloodline of Muhammad, this, that, and the third, got no, no commitment, no loyalty to the continent. This is where we at. Okay, now let's look at some things. Let's look at some things. Where's that one at? Where's that one at? Wait a minute, is this the one? Let me get. How we looking out there? No, that ain't. I'm trying to get to the one. Wait a minute. I got so many. I'm trying to figure out how to move this down. Okay, that I can't even see which one. Oh, that's CNN. That's CNN. That's this one. You know what? I'm not gonna even deal with it because this shit right here ain't. That's why I got some hot shit popping up. I just read it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that on the. Now this is from CNN. Is Ethiopia taking control of the River Nile? See, this is what they talking about. Is Ethiopia taking control of the River Nile? Well, if they is, they should have been goddamn done it. You understand what I'm saying? They should have been goddamn done it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to deal with the fact, and I don't know, because when you're dealing with Ethiopia, you got to understand that southern Ethiopia is primarily Muslim. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even know. And they want to secede from Ethiopia, because they, it's the county or the district of Ethiopia in the south is called Somalia. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if they bloodline or their loyalties is to Somalia. I don't know. But Ethiopia has been warring with Islam from day one. A lot of Muslims and confused Negroes have the illusion because they read into that, that fable that Muhammad fled to Ethiopia and that the niggers of that time, gave Muhammad refuge and his few, followers that came with him. And so they got this illusion that Islam came into Ethiopia peacefully. That's a fucking myth. You understand what I'm saying? Them goddamn Muslims, them Arabs done chased them, my brothers and sisters, our brothers and sisters around Ethiopia so goddamn long. And you know what I'm saying? That's why when you look at Ethiopia, they got so many damn capitals. You understand what I'm saying? They done had about four, five capitals. You understand? Because they moving around the goddamn country because the goddamn Arabs and shit is conquering and shit and coming in and pillaging. You understand? Even when you're talking about Lalibela, they went up in the damn mountains fleeing from them goddamn Arabs and them damn Muslims and shit where they had to, at that time Lalibela was the damn capital. And so they was, when you look at them churches up there, they give you and show you the ones that's, the cross and all. But the earlier ones was like fortifications. You understand what I'm saying? They was like fortifications. Just, so if they had to go up in there, they can lock that motherfucker off. They had deep cisterns in that was carved down. So if they had to lock themselves up in there, that the cisterns down in there would collect water and they would have water and they could plant behind, the fortifications. So, they've been chasing, our brothers and sisters around Ethiopia for a long damn time. And so now you got southern Ethiopia. Ethiopia used to be a Christian nation. I'm not promoting Christianity, but at this time, we see that even that, as being a Christian nation, Ethiopia might be more Muslim in a few years than it was Christian, a Christian. And so the Christian history or the Judaic history was their base. See, they losing their base now because the Muslims. So I don't know how that's going to affect, how they deal with. I hope them Negroes, you understand what I'm saying? But if they trying to defect from Ethiopia and they want to, have their own state, you understand? Or they want to, go over to Somalia, I don't know how they would act. I don't know if they about a one nation or whatever, or that they would be a fifth column in Ethiopia and would side with Egypt and Sudan. Don't get it twisted. Now, Southern Sudan, which is more African, you understand what I'm saying? They might side with Ethiopia because they Africans. They dealing with them damn Muslims. They dealing with them damn Arabs. It's an imperialistic war. And so, niggas is so confused. We into necklaces and t-shirts. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's all you niggas got. Y'all ain't got no political astuteness. You don't study politics. You don't look at the continent as a part of your overall political, social, geographical view. You understand? Y'all niggas is just running around here without no orientation, without no political platform or nothing. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. The only thing a nigga know about Africa is you got a necklace of the continent of Africa. You can't name 3 goddamn countries on the continent. It's capitals or nothing. You don't keep up with the economic flow of Africa. You don't know shit. You don't know a goddamn thing. And so today we seeing that, again, this is an imperialistic war. You got the Caucasian on one hand. You got the Arab on the other hand. And they got the audacity to threaten an African on the continent of Africa. Now, that right there should be an uproar. You understand? With all the other African nations. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? You are lucky we ain't came off down there and put our foot in y'all ass. That's really the realistical thing that should be said. What the fuck is y'all talking about? All African nations should come together and say, if y'all bomb goddamn, every African on the continent of Africa is coming to that area on the continent, and we gonna goddamn purge the shit out of E, which we should have been done long time ago. See, here I go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers got the audacity. That's just like a motherfucker coming on our block, nigga talking, and bitch, we on this motherfucker deep. Not only we deep on the block, bitch, we deep 10 blocks this way, 10 blocks this way, and 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers coming on the block talking about they gonna take over. Nigga, y'all going y'all going in the ground. That's really what the reality is. And so, and the thing is, when you look at Africa, and I use Detroit as like the prime model. You understand what I'm saying? Because Detroit got the largest Arab population in America. You understand what I'm saying? You got Dearborn. When you talking about Dearborn, Michigan, that's their capital in the United States. When anything popping off, the main spokesmen and shit, and they're coming out of Dearborn. So you come in, here you got a damn near 85 to 87% black city. In every fucking store, every cell phone store, every goddamn fish and fry, every motherfucking old backward ass grocery store, everything is owned by the Arab. I say, man, this is sad. So when you look at many of these cities, Africa is just a bigger, composite of what's going on in Africa. You see what I'm saying? You see these little cities, and then you look at Africa, the same shit. They're over there economically pillaging, Africa. And so I'm looking at even when I was on, go online and I look at, the biggest economies in Africa. And you got to understand Egypt, Morocco. Egypt is right up there. They like number 2. You understand? If I'm not mistaken, they either number 2, number 3, right there, either behind Nigeria, in front of Nigeria, in South Africa. All the, the biggest economies, and, and Nigeria is coming up. You understand? It's right there, probably the largest one. But then you got Egypt, you got South Africa, you got Morocco, you got all these foreigners that got all these, and they pillaging Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And so, when you got an oppressor like the fucking the Arabs in Egypt, and I dealt with them, and like I say, I wish I would just blast the fuck off on them. You know what I'm saying? To even threaten, bitch, take your ass home. You don't like what's going on in Africa? Take your motherfucking ass home. Because I'm quite sure that if it was a bloodline of Africans in Egypt, then there would be a much more brotherly, family communication that could be, they could work that out. But them Arabs have been sucking the Nile. They got all type of contracts where they get so much of the river flow and all of this. So the Arabs in Sudan and Egypt have been dominating the fucking Nile, the flow and all of that. And so Ethiopia is coming into its own, where they trying to advance Ethiopia, move Ethiopia into the next century. You understand? Or becoming, so these nations, these African nations, and are now trying to become these powerhouses that we see. And I told motherfuckers when I did the map the last time, I ain't gonna bring it, I'll come back and do it. Because my intention was just to put, the situation in front of the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all motherfuckers has really got enough nerve to talk about y'all gonna bomb Ethiopia. Now, how the fuck are you now look at that. And you got these motherfuckers right here in how we gonna handle that? What kind of niggas is y'all? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, see, but I understand the weakness in motherfuckers. I do. I understand the weakness. And motherfuckers will be right there, don't give a fuck, be right there, going right down there, giving your motherfucking money to these motherfuckers every day, and these motherfuckers with threat. Now, Ethiopia is a holy land. It probably looked at, even amongst African people, as one of the most holy lands. Now, I don't deal with the Christian aspect of it, because it's even more ancient than that. Okay, you got the awesome civilization that came even before that. Okay, so it's always been a holy nation. You know what I'm saying? Even up into today. You see what I'm saying? So the fact, imagine an African nation threaten Mecca or to bomb Mecca or anything like that on that level. And you see the uproar that would be all across the Islamic world. And these motherfuckers got enough nerve to threaten, because y'all been eating so long, your belly full. You know what I'm saying? Your mouth greasy, your belly full. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you understand that the day of retribution has come, where Africa is growing. Africa is reaching, close to 2 billion people. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at Nigeria alone becoming a nation almost like China and India. Not even greater than that. Nigeria is going to be 1 billion people alone in probably next 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Or less than that. I'm just going to say a little less than that. I just said it. But most definitely in 100 years from now, Nigeria will be 1 billion alone. One nation alone will be 1 billion. I done seen the demographics of how Nigeria is growing. So they expecting Nigeria to be damn near 800 million. You know what I'm saying? In the next 40-something years, they is expecting Nigeria to grow to damn near 800 million. You understand what I'm saying? And so we seeing, a lot of people talking this shit. Africa is most definitely back from the physical, harm that has, happened in the Arab slave trade. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. You understand? Because they too busy around here, assalamu alaikum. You understand what I'm saying? And all this dumb shit. Won't say nothing about their slave master, the Arab slave master, and quick to tell you the white man gave you the Bible, but won't tell you that the Arab gave you the Quran. You won't do that. You just like these niggas try to make everybody in the Bible black. This nigga black, this man, fuck all that. I don't want to hear nothing about this. This shit is garbage. Okay? When you sit down and pull that, it's garbage. And so is the goddamn Quran, and I don't give a goddamn if you like it or not. And so just like the white man gave our people the Bible, the Arab gave us the goddamn Quran. Just like the white man had slavery, and he's still there today. That slavery has not ended. The imperialism has not ended. And the Arab is there today. 80% of the Arabs are in Africa. Do you understand that? 80% of all Arabs are in Africa. Just understand that. 80% of all, why you not at home? It ain't really your home, even what they call why you ain't at home? You understand what I'm saying? Why you in Africa? Why is the majority of your population, that's just like saying the majority of Chinese is in Africa. Why would you leave your home in them many numbers? You understand what I'm saying? Why would you do it? Because you know goddamn well that you was in the desert in the first place. That was your first jump off. And you knew that you could not survive out there. And so, under an imperialistic conquest, you have come into our homeland and you have seeds that don't want land that do not belong to you. So when you look at the Arabs today, they are occupying army. They are conquerors, and they are descendants of conquerors. I don't give a goddamn how long you've been there. You still a conqueror. You still a descendant of conquerors, and you are a occupying army of African land. And we have to deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't understand. I see that they had a meeting in Africa. I'm gonna go deal with that at the I think it's the African Union. You understand what I'm saying? The African Union, where they trying to get. And I want to actually hear what the other African nations is saying about this shit. I want to hear what their response is. Why these Arabs would threaten African. I know they got to, it got to be some African nation. I wish Mugabe was still alive. I would love to hear what Mugabe. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers, and I say this to say, a lot of you motherfuckers always was promoting Gaddafi with his weak ass. I don't give a goddamn whether you like it or not. See, Gaddafi trying to do the same thing that the Arabs eat, but see, he's a slick Arab. He gonna put some cardies on. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna put some cardies on and slick talk your ass. He one of them Arabs that done been up under nigga, think he got a little lingo, think he got a little swag from black people, and then he'll come up in there, but it was other African nations that was already hip to his ass. And so, they under the same threat as all the rest of them damn Arabs. You understand what I'm saying? And so, this is what we dealing with, a lot of slick talk, and motherfuckers promote these motherfuckers, promote the Gaddafis, promote the Arabs in Sudan and this, that, just because they say assalamu alaikum and all this garbage. Stepping on the people, stealing they damn niggas, talking about Gaddafi did this. Gaddafi is a thief just like all the rest of them. You cannot separate this man. It don't belong to him. Don't tell me nothing about, hey, how much money? Bitch, that's our money. The hell you talking about? He made motherfucker Africa been rich. We don't need no motherfucker to come over there. If y'all motherfucker hadn't come over there and goddamn pillaged the damn land, it was civilized Carthage and all of that. Was all through North Africa. North Africa was rich. Had it even went into Europe. That's how rich it was, with knowledge all the way to the West Coast with Mali and Songhai and Ghana and Benin and all the great civilizations on the West Coast. So we was rich beyond the wildest imagination, from Egypt to damn, to Mali, Mansa Musa, all the way on over to East, rich, all the way down south, rich. And I don't want to hear nothing about how he did something. Bitch, you stole. That's our wealth. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. Okay, he was an Arab imperialist. He was an Islamic imperialist. That's all. He was doing it for the benefit of his culture. And, slick talking black people to get in on the deal so he can cut the line when he get the opportunity to cut the line. Just like all the rest of them. Don't like it, so goddamn what? But you see anybody grumbling or whatever, fuck them. Chop, chop, chop. Get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. And so, I had to bring this political thought today. Because this is the same shit that's happening in the hood. We can't be talking about black power and the Arab run everything in our community. You understand? That's why and a lot of people want to look at Detroit and say, and you look at how mad parts of Detroit is decadent. And motherfuckers don't want to look at the fact that your whole fucking economic platform is ran by the Arab who take all that goddamn money out to Dearborn where the fuck they stay at. And you niggas still in there sucking they... Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me slow down. Because I feel my goddamn blood starting to boil. You understand what I'm saying? And you motherfuckers don't see the problem. Nigga, if you ain't putting your own money back into your own goddamn community, what the fuck you think gonna happen? You got the goddamn cracker downtown. Y'all voted him in as mayor. He taking the half the money one way. Then you got the Arab running every goddamn thing in the goddamn community. He taking them half the money the other way. Ain't nobody, investing in Detroit proper, not downtown, proper. And so you looking at the decadence, and really that's the platform in every goddamn urban community all over the goddamn United States. Really. You understand? You got an enemy population that control the economy. And so unless you own and control the economics of your community, where you can regulate that money back into the fucking community, you gonna have decadent ass goddamn community. Y'all niggas is sad. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sick of this shit. Niggas on here humming and chatting and bending their backs and motherfucking all this shit, and motherfuckers ain't doing nothing about what really fucking matter. This is what matter. You see what I'm saying? And you niggas ain't gonna do nothing. I fight every day to pull myself more and more and more and more and more and more out of this matrix every goddamn day. And goddamn it, it's just for the love of the people that I try to hold on just enough to keep waking motherfuckers up and keep, teaching. So I got some generals and captains that's gonna be here that's gonna spit it like it need to be spit. You understand what I'm saying? Until I hear that, and I hear prospects, but goddamn it, I'm the motherfucking Grim Reaper. You understand what I'm saying? And the energy in me, nigga, is unparalleled when it comes to what matters. Okay? I don't give a fuck about no flame, fame, or none of that shit. Just spitting it like it's supposed to be spit. Got the master teacher's message that got to be passed down to the babies. No commercialism, no Hollywood, no none of that. Okay, this is real. Okay, and until you ready to deal with this shit on the level it need to be dealt with, because you're not going to go to the man and petition him to take his foot off of your motherfucking neck. Must say that. I got to watch it, because I'm hot. I'm hot. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I heard they say they gonna bomb Ethiopia, I said, oh yeah. That's like a motherfucker saying to me, man, he gonna pop me when he see me. Oh, you gonna pop me? Oh, okay. I'm glad you let me know that, my nigga. I'm glad you let me know that. I'm on the hunt for your ass. Nigga, I'm coming to get you. You gonna tell me something like that? So you threaten to bomb the nation? Wow. I say, wow, they really bout their imperialism. They willing to bomb African nation, all of it. But you saying you ready to start your imperialistic war? You already got it going, but you saying you ready to come up to now. And you got to understand that Sudan, we're not gonna leave Sudan out. We're not gonna leave Sudan out. Cause they in there too. You talking about northern Sudan, that area closest to Egypt. They under the same threat. They under the same threat. They under the same, but they got a little more opportunity because they got some of that white Nile coming in there. You understand what I'm saying? But if they shit gonna be cut, down. They levels gonna be cut down. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the silk. You talking about that good rich silk. You talking about a lot of, geologically, Ethiopia is the mother of Egypt. That's just all it is to it. And you see, and I always told y'all that geologically, Ethiopia is the mother of Egypt. Even the rich silk came out of Ethiopia. You understand? Down there that they used to fertilize. And when they put that dam up there, we owe you for that. You talking about a dam, the Ethiopian, that damn Aswan Dam, where y'all flooded out all the Nubian villages. So y'all in y'all imperialistic conquest of the Nile Valley. And motherfucker talking about a dam? Oh my God. Y'all better listen. Straight up. And I keep saying this because I just need to be me. You know what I'm saying? I just need to be me, and I need to be able to spit it just like I need to spit it. I'm gonna do an uncut version over there on my Patreon. You understand what I'm saying? General Seti, because this shit is almost like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, goddamn, I'm supposed to be breathing fire. I tell the motherfucker, this is how you deal with it, and hope the motherfucking video get over there to Egypt. You understand? Hope it get over. Somebody gonna take it over there and play it for their ass. I say, bitch, let me be, but let me be real with you. Family in Ethiopia already done told their ass. We bought it. Okay, and I'm glad that they did say that. Ethiopia told them motherfuckers, we bought it. You heard what the brother said? He said, we'll bring 1 million to you motherfuckers. And I said, that's what I'm talking about. And I know family in the surrounding areas is going to back him up. And I'm going to back him up. So, this might blow into what we always been waiting for, baby. You know when that title fight, you know what I'm saying? You got to have it. You got to have it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We been brewing and motherfucker been jaw jacking and so on and so forth. And so, it's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's bound to fucking happen. But Ethiopia told them right here, I ain't gonna bring it up because I got to get this shit down pat. Prime Minister Ahmed said Ethiopia is ready for war and muster 1 million people if necessary in the cause of the Renaissance Dam with Egypt, and that no force can prevent Ethiopia from building the great Renaissance Dam. Say he ready to muster 1 million people. You see what I'm saying? Say he ready to muster 1 million. That's the kind of shit that I need to hear. And it should be bloodline. I mean that shit. And Ethiopia should watch them motherfuckers around, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because listen to what I'm telling y'all, and I'm and I say this in love now. It's nations that I'm very concerned about that could be a catalyst. And I already see that shit. Eritrea. Okay? I know goddamn well, man, motherfuckers watch these motherfuckers and what they say. You understand what I'm saying? At this critical time. Watch them. Watch them. All you know, because I done heard a lot of, nastiness that come up out of, in that personal war between Ethiopia and Eritrea. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't want to start no shit where we don't got to. But y'all been, y'all suspect because y'all spit so much fire towards and vice versa. I know, I done heard it. I done heard it. Okay? And I don't have to make shit up, and y'all done heard it. So they would very well, could be a catalyst. You understand? You got to watch these motherfuckers at this time and see who's saying what and whose side like. Because I tell you this, if all them African nations allow, your ass is next. Your ass is next. Motherfucker, if you allow them motherfuckers to try to come up that river on Ethiopia, bitch, your ass is next. You ain't got, you have no security at all. And you're nothing but a fucking traitor to the continent of Africa. And we got them. We got them. And we ain't dealt with them yet. And that's why they still there breeding right now today. And we got them right here in the hood. We got them right here on this fucking internet. Okay? We got them right here on this motherfucking internet. We got them in the hood. We got them in Africa. Motherfuckers thinking they going somewhere. Oh, man, I'm moving. The bitches, traitors there. Y'all motherfuckers act like y'all moving. Niggas got to deal with this shit. We thinking about pineapples and ocean front and shit without cleaning house. Niggas rather run to some goddamn, it look like paradise. Get there and motherfucker got more coons and goddamn traders there than where you left. You understand what I'm saying? And so wherever we at on the planet, we are in the same fucking predicament, some more than others, but we in the same predicament and we got to deal with it. That's why I say global African supremacy. It's about that gas. It's about putting the mash on the goddamn gas. It's about global African supremacy. It's about wherever you at and it's yours, you should be in control 1,000%. Shouldn't be no goddamn question about who is in control. And we should be in control of Africa. We should be in control of mad parts of Asia. I see Papua New Guinea is trying to separate from Indonesia. I told y'all. I even told y'all about that. How they trying to commit genocide on the Papua New Guineans who are African people. Told you. And now today I hear they trying to separate because they sick and tired. And so we got to keep our eyes on our family over there because they'll go over there with the military and just like they did in Australia, New Zealand, and a lot of that other islands over there and wipe our family out. Take the land. We got to keep our eyes on our people, man. We do. We got to keep and speak out loud about what the fuck is going on and separate from all these motherfuckers that separate economically, cut that shit off. You see what time is it? Let me watch how much time I'm spending up here. Cause I'm just going on and goddamn on. Cause I'm hot about this shit. I should have had my goddamn my monitor. I got my monitor up, but I need to know how long I've been on here, family. But anyway, it's coming up. We got to wake up today. It's about being politically aware of all African people on the planet and how it how it affects us right here where we at. You understand what I'm saying? When I heard this shit, starting to brew, I already knew that Egypt was talking shit. I knew they was talking some shit. But as of recently, to threaten, and we got to understand, number one, Egypt is an ally to the United States of America. So is Ethiopia. So is Ethiopia. So is Ethiopia. But Egypt most definitely is an ally. Now, we got to understand it could be some background players in that move. You understand? A lot of people in some of them Europeans got investment in Egypt. Russia. You understand what I'm saying? Watch they ass. You understand what I'm saying? All of them. They got investment. And so while you see that these imperialistic Europeans and Arabs is, and watch them Arabs. That union, that Arab Union, if they back Egypt. Watch that. Watch it. I'm watching all that shit. I want to hear what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear them say they backing Egypt to attack Ethiopia. Man, listen here. I can't be on no petty shit like this shit. Straight up. Because I tell them motherfucker flat the fuck out. This how we gonna do this. And we got way more motherfucking people than they do. We gotta quit letting motherfuckers run their mouth on our people like that, man. Straight up. We gotta quit letting people run their mouth on our people. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to drop these motherfuckers on the scale. You feel me? You say you can deal? Drop them on the scale, nigga. Let's see who heavier. You see what I'm saying? Let's drop them on the scale, nigga. Let's see who heavier. This is some real nigga shit right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to grow the fuck up. And when people threaten us, what we gonna do? We gonna run? You got the Caucasian in South Africa. You got these motherfuckers in North Africa. What you gonna do? Where you gonna run? What you gonna do? You got to turn and deal with one of these motherfuckers and be successful I see South Africa, and these is all different topics. I see South Africa down there, they nutting up. Even on other Africans, talking about y'all down here taking our shit. Okay? We ain't got y'all taking our little jobs and shit and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So they down there like, even though it's some madness going on, but you know what I'm saying? You got to come through it's going to be the madness. It's going to be all type of sickness and all type of goddamn decadence and shit until motherfuckers come through the fire. There must be a baptism of fire. That's what it must be. On the whole planet, it must be a baptism of fire. Ain't going to be no way you going to go somewhere. Man, these motherfuckers, they disdain the gods and goddesses of this planet everywhere. Ain't nowhere for you to run. You got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Look it down. First take the mind, look in the mind and politic in the mind and strategize in the mind. Mental combat in the mind. How I can do this. You ain't got to speak. How can I win? I do it all the time. I already know I got you, nigga. I don't even have to blink. Got you already, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so this is where, and stop fun and on the end of this. Because I'm going to come back later. I'll deal with the South Africa. I'm going to deal with that. I want to deal with that. I'm going to come back and deal with that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to deal with watching what the Arab Union got to say. We want to see what fly come out their mouth. We want to watch other Africans. You going to side with the imperialists against your brother. Watch him. Watch all these watch them there and here. Keep your eyes open, nigga, because they threatening family. And when they threaten family, you just listen. You know how a motherfucker be running their mouth and they don't know family in there, and you can hit them up. Oh, he talking about family. You understand? Let me just Listen in. You know, motherfucker don't know family in the house. Be quiet, watch, listen, and study. And as you study over there, pinpoint the motherfuckers that down and with them same teams over here. That's how you politic. That's how you move across the board. You understand what I'm saying? And all praise to mighty Ethiopia. That's all I got to say. You understand what I'm saying? I go and I teaching in some things that, I don't agree with. But I'm with my family. I tell you that. And so when my family ride, I ain't got to hesitate on what team I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with Team Ethiopia all the motherfucking way. You feel me? Now, you hoe ass niggas out there, you can say whatever the fuck. I'm rolling with Team Ethiopia. Okay? And if you get close to me and you ain't rolling with Team Ethiopia and you roll some fly shit out your mouth, I'll try to disconnect all your motherfucking teeth from out of your gums, nigga. Straight up. That's how I roll. And that's how family out there. And let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill, family. Let me chill. Cause I'm hot. I'm hot right now. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? And you should be too. Get on there, get on over there December 8th, Egyptian origins of ancient India. I'ma deal with Papua New Guinea and this, that, and the third, and the Holocaust and the imperialistic conquest of brothers and sisters over there. December 25th, go and get it. I guarantee you, I'm gonna pull a family member you didn't think would come over on the side of the red, black, and green. Goddamn it, we're gonna have them on the team on December 25th. Holiday Holocaust, the U and Matrix. You can go get both of those live streams, General Seti, ticketleap.com, right down in the video description, kingseti.com, online marketplace. It ain't Black Friday, nigga, if you ain't buying black, nigga. And we want not just Black Friday, we want Black Monday, Black Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We want all black days. Economic, spiritual days of the goddamn week. We ain't spending our money with no goddamn body but our own family, brothers and sisters. I got everything you need over there. Got something for the kings, got something for the queens. I'm expanding. Gonna have something for the babies real soon. Patreon. See, this is where I can go and do some of what I want to do. I can step it up a couple notches. You see what I'm saying? Because I can exclude motherfuckers, and then that's how we deal with it. You know, some things can't be talked about in front of these motherfuckers in the way it need to be talked about. And even then, I have to, you know what I'm saying? And so I got another one above that, and that's Seti University. So that one will be here real soon. It's already here. I just ain't announced it. I ain't put what I need to put on it. You understand? To make it official, but it's already here. So y'all stay tuned with the general, because I'm not playing no games. I'll be black tomorrow. I'll be back with a double hitter. I'll be on General Seti and Sarah Suten Seti tomorrow, and I'm coming early. So you motherfuckers get ready. You understand what I'm saying? This is the General Sarah Suten Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.